We are already halfway through the year, so let's do a midway catch up. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, I'm Mand, and I cover all things tarot and oracle card related, spirituality, and finding glimmers in everyday life. So if that's your jam, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you part of the family. And today I am taking part in the hashtag Midway Catch Up 2026 by Intuitive Whispers. I'll make sure to tag Intuitive Whispers channel below. And instead of doing like a mid-year check-in, I love this, she's created a midway catch up, which sounds so good. So we are going to sit down and we're going to catch up. We're going to get into the prompts, and you know what? Let's get into it. No point waffling. Let's get into the prompts. Okay, so prompt number 1 is, what has been my go-to deck in 2026? And I've had loads, really, to be honest. But I feel like the one that I reach for the most, and I think it's because it's in the sitting room and I have it on our coffee table, is the Enchantress Tarot. Which confuses me because it says it's an empowering oracle deck, but it is actually a tarot deck. So I don't know, is that a typo or what? But I actually picked this up in TK Maxx, oh gosh, last year, I think. And it's not one that's talked about a whole pile here in the community, because I don't think it's super popular. But I don't mind. This is the back. It's really cute. It is really, really cute. But the reason I have picked this one is because anytime I've had any kind of question or anything like that, I just found myself reaching for it when I was sitting down and just asking questions. And it just seems to be so straightforward. There's no second guessing. The answers were like straight to the point. No fluffing about, which I really appreciate. And it's really cute. It is really, really cute. I really enjoy the artwork on this one. So yeah, this has been my go-to so far this year, which is interesting. Promise number 2 is the most recent deck that you acquired. Well, technically I have a few decks that I've ordered that haven't arrived yet, so I suppose they don't really count just yet. But the most recent deck that I have brought in is the Mary Magdalene Oracle. And if you watched my video, I can't remember which one it was, but I got it from one of my favorite holistic shops that has unfortunately closed down since. And when I seen, of course, I couldn't avoid where they had some oracle and tarot, and I kept being drawn to this one. So as somebody who grew up as a Catholic, I went to Catholic primary school, secondary school. So I wouldn't say this is a religious deck at all. It follows all of Mary Magdalene's teachings and how she had her own gospel, and how there is a book by this creator that I've yet to pick up again, but this has been my most recent one, and it actually is on my bedside locker because I like to pull a card from this at night, and it's really comforting. It is literally an unconditional love oracle deck. So prompt number 3 is, if you could have any deck, indie or mass market or out of print, what would it be? Oh my goodness. If it was an indie deck, I think it would be one of Danielle Noel's decks, but trying to get those affordably here in Ireland is a little bit tricky. So it'd probably be like the Dark Moonchild or the Moonchild Tarot. I really love the look of those decks. Mass market then, oh my goodness, there's so many good mass markets. I love a good mass market deck myself. There's a new one coming out by excuse me, Karen K I cannot for the life of me now think of what the oracle deck is called. But that oracle I definitely want to get. I've also seen a lot of people talk about the blood moon, which I would love to get my hands on, but it is ridiculously priced, so I cannot justify that right now. And if I could get an out of print deck, I think it'd probably be like a Papa Studio or something like that, if I could get my hands on that. But as for that, like, I'm not really, I kind of just go wherever I'm drawn. There's like a few mass markets that are coming out or that are out, and I'm like, oh, I really, really want those. So we'll see. We'll see. So number 4 is show us your favorite crystals. Okay, so hold on, let me lift you here. So my favorite crystal here is my sphere. And the reason I call it a sphere because it's not a full sphere, but it is my amethyst. It's one of the biggest pieces I own. No, second. The other one is my selenite lamp, but this would be one of my biggest, I suppose you could call most obnoxious. I love it. I don't care. I love it. And that was a birthday gift many years ago from my wonderful partner, Jamie. I mean, honest, this is my pride and joy. Like, honestly, pride and joy. I just love it. Every time I walk into my sacred space, I'm like, oh my God, that's mine. I love it. And I have a few here that I want to show. So another favorite of mine is my dragon skull. It's pink petrified wood. I love crystals. I could talk about crystals forever. It's a pink petrified wood. She sure took a journey to get to me because she actually got lost in the post. And it took about a month or so. And oh, it was just a whole thing. But to be fair, the seller was an absolute gem. I've dealt with her before and she was so kind. And I was like, no, I'll wait because I know this is supposed to come home to me. And it did, and it's really, really good piece. Really, really, really nice. She's mainly over here. I keep her over here, and I don't have. This is the only dragon skull, or dragon carving, I should say, that I have, and it's super special. And pink petrified wood is very hard to come by, especially in that kind of quality. The next one, then, I want to share. It's not so much a favorite, but it's too pretty not to show. Is this carnelian, but it has like loads of drusies in it. So I couldn't not show this. I had to show this as well. It's not new. I've had it for a while, but it was really pretty and I wanted to show it. And the two latest ones that I've shown them, but they are lepidolite, which is another favorite of mine. But this one is so pale in comparison to some of the other pieces I have of lepidolite. It's like really, really dark purple. It's nearly hinging on amethyst purple. And I love this. Oh, so pretty. And then the last one. Actually, I have two more. Why not? Is this goldstone egg. Look at the sparkles on that. Oh my goodness. I love this. I couldn't leave it behind me. I had to get it. I was like, yes, give me, please. And my other favorite is berry. It's my strawberry quartz skull. She's heavy. She's really, really heavy. And she also has a rainbow on her head. But sometimes it's really... There we go. I was going to say, sometimes it's really heavy. Or heavy. Hard to show. But this is another... I love this one. And last but not least, because again, oh goodness, I love showing my crystals, is my Harlequin crystal, where I got this actually in Malta when we went 2 years ago. I've never heard of Harlequin, and it's a heavy piece. Like, this is heavy, and I was like, I need this. So this is coming home with me. And it did. So this came all the way from Malta. Okay, let's get into the next prompt. The next prompt then is, how many YouTube videos have you created in 2026? So I don't know actually how many videos I've actually created in 2026. I average between 2 and 3 videos a week. So I roughly calculated at, I think 3 videos, I just averaged it. Which was roughly working out, I think, from when I'm recording, it's about 14 odd weeks since the start of the year, and it was about 75 videos is what I've put out so far in 2026, but overall I have about 600 videos up already. But they range from, like, I first started, just a little bit of a backstory, I first started out doing paranormal type videos here for Ireland, different paranormal places or haunted places in Ireland, and then I did like some vlogs of our travels, and then I really then got into tarottube and things like that. I knew that's kind of where I really wanted to be, but I always felt a little bit intimidated. But I'm so glad I took the jump and did it anyway. So if you ever feel intimidated, just do it. Just do it anyway. Okay, let's get into the next one. I might as well just carry on. Is my favorite jewelry you wear when doing readings or just everyday wear. So these are my favorite everyday. This one is my engagement ring. She is pretty and I love her so much. It's hard to imagine this time next year I will have a wedding ring on it. And then this one is my mom's. Is this called, what did she call it? Like, is it a Russian wedding ring? It's 3 different golds. But this one is my mom's, so I wear that one. And then I also have my Pisces necklace that I wear all the time, and that's all the jewelry I would wear on a daily basis. But when I'm doing readings, I actually don't wear specific jewelry for a reading, but I normally work with crystals. And today I was working with my labradorite sphere. Ooh, look at that. So I work with labradorite and my amethyst and my harlequin, so I kind of keep all those on that side. Next prompt is a special item on your tarot reading desk or space. Do I have any all my stuff is special. But I don't think I have anything in particular. I suppose my altar would have mainly most of my special bits and pieces, but I think, you know, most of them are my crystals would be very special to me. I have Funkos, I have like little mini Furbies, and these little Sylvanians. I love these. But as for anything special, no, not really. I don't know. I'm looking, I'm like, it is all special to me. So no, there's no actual particular item. So I might as well get into the next one. So what deck has been a hug deck or a deck that brings you comfort this year or brought you comfort this year? And this is actually a deck pairing that I wanted to talk about because this one was like huge comfort there back in April. And it is the Rebel Heart Tarot with the Work Your Light Oracle. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. This pairing was so darn good. So good. And I got the Rebel Heart Tarot in TK Maxx. Now this is last year, so I'm kind of annoyed that they don't have many decks. They haven't had any decks since, and if they did, there were ones I had already picked up from them. I was like, listen, TK Maxx, bring out more decks, please, or, you know, stock more of them, because I'll buy them. But that's the Work Your Light. Oh my goodness, these two surprised me so much. They surprised me so much. Hold on, let me move you guys a little bit. I'll actually bring it up so you can see it better. But yeah, April was a month. Well, obviously, but it was intense and it was hard and there was a lot going on, and we had a bereavement and there was a lot of stuff going on here in Ireland as well at the time. There still is. It's kind of like a worldly thing now at this stage, isn't it? So, you know, I felt it a lot in April, and so I needed something that kind of gave me, oh my gosh, throat chakra, hello, that kind of empowered but also comforted at the same time. So this worked so beautifully. I really love the color palette and it's making me want to bring it out again. The readings of this were so good and so relevant to even not just myself but to the collective. It was absolutely mental. It was so cool. When I say mental, I know we have different turns of phrases here in Ireland, meaning like it's crazy, but not in a bad way. It's kind of like a shocking crazy, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you know. So I do realize sometimes it might sound different, or, you know, others might pick that up a different way. No, we don't mean it in a bad way at all. It's like, oh my god, it's kind of crazy, like, whoa, I can't believe. So, oh, this is so pretty. Okay, right, I'm gonna stop gushing about this because we'll be here all day. Okay, the next prompt, oh my goodness, you're gonna get whiplash from this video, is, do you have a soul deck? And if so, what it is? Yes, I do. I actually did a video on it. It was a VR to Lady Cara, and it is, of course it is the Green Witch Tarot. There was a whole process, believe it or not. Actually, I was nearly questioning what was my soul deck, but Lady Cara did a great video, so of course I had to take part, and this is my soul deck. I'm not even surprised. And so if you're new here, I have talked about this a bazillion times. I'm pretty sure everyone knows at this stage that this is a favorite, but it is a deck that I reach for when it is obviously a go-to, but it is a deck that brings me comfort. It brings me back to myself. If I don't know what decks I might want to work with, I reach for this, and this makes everything right in my world again. So yeah, if you want to see my whole process of how I actually got to figuring out, was it my soul deck, was it not, because I was questioning it too myself, I'll make sure to tag it somewhere up here. But yeah, this is the Green Witch Tarot. Oh, so good. I've had it quite some time now. So prompt number 10 is, besides cards, what other divination tools do you use? So I use pendulums. So I did a really fun pendulum video, which I will be doing another one. And I also use runes. They're there somewhere. But another cool thing that I've been working on, this is a little mini sewing box, but I'll just give you a little sneak peek. But I've been working on like little casting charms, and there's a few more trinkets inside this. This folds out, it's so doty, and I love trinkets, and I was like, why not have like a trinket divination type box? Why not? I'm an adult and I can make these decisions. But I also have like little different crystals. So I have a apatite goldstone, of course. This is green goldstone, very hard to show, but it is a green goldstone. This is moonstone, and then I have more pendulums in here as well, and I have a little mini scissors. It's more symbolic than anything else because I don't think it'll cut anything, cut away all that bad energy. So yeah, so I'm working on like a little divination box thing as well, so I wanted to quickly share that. Prompt number 11 is, what new 2026 deck release are you most excited for? I'm not even kidding you. I'm so excited for the Seasons of the Witch Autumn Tarot. I cannot wait for that to come out. That is my most anticipated, release for this year, if I'm being honest. And I think there's one more, and I know it's slipping my mind now, but that's the one I'm most excited about. Okay, prompt number 12. Oh, this one is always tricky, but it's, who are some of your favorite tarot tubers to watch? You guys, I have such a list of different tarot tubers. I actually did do a video, VR, this is just me mentioning all the other videos I've done, but they are worth checking out, of 10 decks for 10 tarot tubers. But I did it for, I like did a mix match, so I did 5 for 5 viewers and 5 for 5 tarot tubers. But then I did a whole list. If you go into the description box, you'll see a whole list of all the tarot tubers that I do actually watch, and I've probably missed some at the same time, but I will mention them anyway. There's some amazing tarot tubers out there, so please do go check that video out. I'm sure I've missed some new ones that I have followed, since I'd actually have to just go through my subscription and write down the whole thing. I'm not doing it in the description box of this one. So if you do have a channel and you follow me, let everyone know in the comments, okay? Like, the community is big enough. We all can share and we can all connect. That's exactly what it is. It's a community. But I shall mention some of my favorite ones that I've been watching. currently. It's always changing. I can never get around to everyone, honestly, my watch list. Anyway, the first one is Hillary over at Positive Energy Crystals. I hope that is your tarot channel name. I'll make sure to tag it below. Love. She talks about crystals. I love crystals. She loves crystals, and we can, like, it's a great time. Then Lady Cara. I love Lady Cara. I love her porch chats and her videos, and she does daily affirmations and daily readings, and I could just listen to her talk about everything. Great. Then Jay over at Iridescent Tarot. Jay, you are killing me with your beautiful deck mods, with your shinies, and look, you inspired my nails. I was like, I want more sparkle. I need more sparkle. I want to sparkle my decks now. So Jay has inspired me there, but some great content over there. Courtney over at Eris Witchcraft Tarot, I think. No, it's Eris Witchcraft. I'll make sure to tag it below. Love Courtney's videos too. They're on the much darker side, which I just love. I love the spooky and the different things that get me thinking and kind of more shadowy. I just love it. Love it. Then Martin over at Martin's Musings. What an absolute legend. I'm mad about Martin. He's brilliant. Oh, so funny. Yeah, great videos as well. I gotta stop watching your videos though, Martin. Honestly, you're inspiring too many tarot decks to come into my, like, I'm clicking buy all around me. I just can't. I can't anymore. I'm so sorry. Just, I'm too influenced by you. So no, I'm only messing. I'm probably still watching anyway. let's not. And a new channel to me is the Whimsy Witch. I hope that is your name. Hold on, let me double check. I'll make sure. But I literally just found her channel. Yes. Yeah, Whimsy Witch. There. I don't want to say yesterday. It was a few days ago. But I'm having the best time watching her videos as well. She's originally from the Netherlands. She's also half Indonesian. I'm like, oh my God. My mom is Dutch. My Oma's from Indonesian. It's all my heritage. I love it. So I love finding those that are connecting to the same heritage and ancestral line similar to my own. Love it. So yeah, they're just some of the channels that I'll mention. But honestly, I've already talked for nearly 4 minutes. That's enough. Okay, so a great tarot book you've read and or would recommend this year. Okay. I know what this is going to look like, but I promise you it is not, because I really did enjoy this. So this was a book I was sent from Lou Allen. It is Dawn Michelle's book. It's the Exploration for Personal Growth, the Tarot of You, and the foreword is by Mary K. Greer. You guys, this book, look, I have tabbed and I've written in this as well, and I'm having the best time dipping in and out. And this, like, if you love Dawn's videos, which I do, I love Dawn's journaling videos. To be honest, I'll watch any of her videos, but these are absolutely, like, you can see I've written here, and like I'll go back in and I'm going to write more in it. I know I am, but she's some really fun practices here. There's Dawn. Lovely. But like there's one here that I'm mad to try later on, but it is like ghost stories and shenanigans, but there's all different, like conversing with guides, the blank spaces. There's just a whole load of information in this to, again, make your tarot journal journey personal to you and how you connect with the cards. And it's just, it's really good. I would have picked this up anyway, regardless. Okay, so pull a card from a deck you haven't used in a while and see what message it has for you. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've been feeling very drawn to getting back into my angels, which is how I started out. I'm just feeling that pull. It's a whole thing. I'll talk about it another time. And I'm also being very drawn to older popular decks at one point in, like, when tarottube was kind of starting out, and Wisdom of the Oracle. I haven't used this deck in so long, so long, and I just love this deck. So And I don't know why I don't pull it out more. It's so pretty. I mean, look at that. Okay, it's glossy, but like... Message in a bottle. I feel like that's kind of like unexpected news coming in, but excited unexpected news. I love the water, so again, that would like really speak to emotions and like for me, because that's like connecting with the ocean, so there's that groundedness, because when I'm at the beach I just feel the most grounded in myself. And all the, are they like little hearts? Oh my gosh, yeah. So it's like exciting news coming in. That's literally what I'm feeling. That's it. I love that. Short, sweet. Yes, thank you. And last but certainly not least, it's what were or are some goals for your channel moving forward in 2026. I've definitely been working on some ideas here and there. Life has just been lifing, and I'll be honest, wedding planning has just become my whole freaking personality at the moment. I'm a bit tired today, so it seems to be like everything seems to be revolving around her wedding at the moment, and I'm super excited. I really am, and I'm enjoying the process. But I'm definitely having this, I need more than just constant wedding planning, to be honest. This has been a great great way to escape that. But some goals, I'd love to go live, and definitely working up the courage on that one. For sure. Another thing, it's not so much for my channel, it's more on my Instagram. I want to get back into doing readings and things like that. I love reading for others. It's one of my joys. And I suppose just connecting more, creating content that just resonates with everyone and resonates with myself, obviously. And just to continue to grow and connect and build a really good community. But yeah, there are some other goals that I'm working on, but I just don't feel comfortable as of yet to just mention them. So I feel like when I am, I will. But yeah, thank you so much to Intuitive Whispers for creating such a good midway catch up. I really enjoyed it. This was so super fun. I hope you enjoyed hanging out, and if you've taken part, let me know. It'd be cool to see how your year has been going, or half year has been going. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And remember, stay magical, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.